What's up? We're running a little late, but we're still at it again. 2-minute warning. Football Fury. Tim, Michael, we got a good show for you guys. Tomorrow's the draft. Everybody who's amped for football, this is like Christmas to them right now. We're about to open our, players' gifts right now for each team. Yo, Tim, Mike, take it away.
Let's go.
Yo, Mike, where's going? I'm excited about the NFL draft. this is the best time one of the best times for the year for me. So, but what's going on? The first quarter, we got AP who was sitting courtside during the playoff game. He was the Houston Rockets playoff game yesterday, and he said he wanted to. He would love to play for Dallas. I mean, right on courtside, you tell the reporters you would love to play for Dallas. You got Muhammad Wilkerson, who was seeking a new contract from the New York Jets. Now he's on the trading block from the Jets, a Pro Bowl defensive tackle. We got Martellus Bennett, who is on the trading block for the Chicago Bears, who really was their most reliable threat once Brandon Marshall went down. And guess what? We don't know what's going on in Chip Kelly's mind. So, I mean, he's thinking about something. So, Mike, what's going on?
Okay. Let's talk about AP, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know who Adrian Peterson is? Adrian Peterson is that dude who knows he has no leverage, so he's Mr. Fake it till you make it. Look,
okay.
He has a contract. If he wants to get paid, he has to play. The Vikings don't want to trade him because there's no one. Think about it like this: the man is 30. There's no way in hell any team would. Maybe if Gene Idzik was still because Idzik would even take because he costs too much. So his contract is garbage. He's 30. He's a 30-year-old running back. No one's trading for this dude. He's only saying what he can just to make up some leverage that in all reality never, ever existed. So let's be real. I mean, Quado should be happy. In all reality, Adrian Peterson, in my opinion, there's a 85% chance he's wearing purple this year. Cause like if you really take 3 steps back and realize what he's trying to force, he's too weak, man. He's trying to slap box with God. He don't have the reach to do anything he's trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can you blame him? I mean, that's the only card he can play.
Yeah, literally he can only say, "I'm not happy." That's all he can do.
I mean, listen, in my opinion, okay, everybody knows I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm not gonna be that biased. I will say this, okay. I would love Adrian Peterson to come to the Cowboys. Listen, if we was to trade for Peterson tomorrow, would I have to use a first-round pick at all, and we give up a second and a fourth, one of those cheap rounds, and we get Adrian Peterson? I am going outside, and I'm gonna remember that old commercial with Mortal Kombat first came out for Sega Genesis, when the guy was running over the middle of the street saying "Mortal Kombat." I'm doing that in the street tomorrow. During the draft. Hey, there you go. I'm doing that tomorrow if we get Adrian Peterson. But I think the best thing for Minnesota to do is, in the words of Triple H from Wrestling, the Authority, do what's best for business. And what's best for business is trade Peterson, get draft picks, rebuild that team, put the ball in Teddy Bridgewater's hand, and move on from it. We did it with Emmitt Smith. The coach did it with Peyton Manning. There's nothing wrong with that. You got that man hostage, and what's going to happen is that when Peterson plays unhappy next season, that's going to hurt the team from maturing.
Right. Here's the problem. No one wants to dance with them. You keep on saying
the price is too high, but their price is too high. They want a first-round pick.
The Vikings are the ugly girl at the Sadie Hawkins dance. No one wants to dance with him because not only are the Vikings demanding too much, his contract is too high. That's the part you're forgetting. If they trade him, you dropping like $20 million for a 30-year-old running back. That's the problem. The problem is not just what they're asking for. It's what they're asking you to take.
But you know what? I tell you this: for him to play for Dallas, he will take that pay cut, and he will take it. And but I think
pay cut. But here's the thing: do you want to give up draft picks and have people have to take pay cuts? You see, like
that is true. That is true.
If it was just one, like if he restructured his contract and it was favorable, 10, 11 mil, I would say he's getting traded. But the problem is the team getting him doesn't want those. They don't want them problems for a 30-year-old running back.
Okay, you know what? Now let's go on to the New York Jets with Muhammad Wilkerson, the Pro Bowl lineman. I mean, would you do that? Would you put him on the block?
Well, see, this is different. He's young. Ain't this only like his 4th year?
Nah, that's Sheldon Richardson. Sheldon Richardson's 4th year. Muhammad just turned 30. Just turned 30. But listen, that's a wrecking crew.
Yeah, I see personally, especially with the team the way it is now, if I'm the Jets, I don't trade him. You know what I'm saying? Like this, from a team standpoint, I mean, you ain't gonna trade him and find a way to get Leonard Williams. I mean, actually, you might.
They got the 6th pick.
Oh, I forgot. They're 6, aren't they?
Yeah, they got the 6th pick overall.
Oh, okay. And who's 5?
Number 5, I believe. Number 5 is the Redskins.
Is the who?
The Redskins.
Is the Saints?
No, the Washington Redskins. They're number 5.
Okay.
And every team in front of them. And every team in front of them pays 3-4.
They're taking a risk. That's the okay. Now I'm putting it together. Yes, he should be on the trading block if they get Leonard Williams, because we're all on the East Coast here, right? Mm-hmm. We don't get to see Pac-12 football like we should. I see 2 games with Leonard Williams, and I said that's the real deal.
I mean, according to almost 90% of all scouts, they're saying Leonard Williams is the best player in the draft, regardless of the position. So if that's what it takes to get the best player, to get him, you go with that. If you're going to use Muhammad Wilkerson for leverage.
If they get him and they're able to take Muhammad Wilkerson and get more picks and get Leonard Williams, I'm gravy with that. But but here's the thing, you're taking a risk. And see, I would trade him after I get Leonard Williams. How about that?
Okay.
Like if Williams wants the 6, then I'm shopping him around for some picks. Because you can't do it before. Because here's the thing, if you don't get people that want to trade with you, well then you could be like the Seattle Seahawks and just have the freshest D-line in the history of anything. You're not this year's Seahawks, last year's Seahawks, the one that won the Super Bowl.
Right.
Worst case scenario, you have more depth than even the St. Louis Rams. Best case scenario, best case scenario, you get more picks and fill up other things.
See, like the thing, I know Muhammad Wilkerson, he wants a new contract, and every time when a new coach comes there and then you got a new GM, it's very hard for a player to ask for a new contract where when you didn't perform for them yet. You know, so but my thing is, if I'm him, I would just be quiet and just play. You know, you're making. I'm not gonna count the man's money, but you're at the age of 30, and this is the time of the NFL is moving away from that age. They already at 30 years old. I think you're already old already. So if I was him, this is a very good defense with the Roe Beaver's attitude and also Rogers Cromartie. And I think Todd Bowles is gonna have his defense playing lights out. So if I was Muhammad, I will relax a little bit. But at the same token, if the Jets can trade Muhammad Wilkerson to move up to anywhere between number 2 and number 3 to get Leonard Williams, then I think that's a blockbuster deal right there, automatic. And I think I give the Jets an A++.
But I mean, then I guess you know what this is all really pending on. How good is Marcus Mariota? Like really, like that's really what it's pending on. Because if between now and tomorrow the Jets really feel like he's a starting quarterback. He's a franchise quarterback. Then all bets are off. Wilkerson has to stay a Jet. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
We gotta move on.
All
right.
Last thoughts?
Well, last thought. Okay, we all know about Martellus Bennett. He's getting traded on a trade block from the Bears. But speaking of Mariota, I hope he's not listening to it because right now he's probably scared to say, "Stop talking about my quarterback Mariota. Stop doing that." I think every team is hyping it up so that way he can give up the farm. They're scaring this man hard drastically. They're scaring him.
Yeah.
They're scaring him.
On that note, we're about to close this quarter. 2-minute warning. We'll be right back. Starting late, guys. And sorry for sending out the late tags. My bad.
It's all good, man.
Second quarter.